Hey guys, what's up? This is Eric Nguyen from Essential Agency here. I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how to set up and run your Google Ads for your hair salon business. Let's dive right in, guys. All right, guys. So the first thing that we want to do is if you haven't created a Google Ads account or a good Gmail account, recommend doing that and setting up your business page. Now, once we do, all we're going to do is head over to the campaign. We're going to select and press create a campaign here. So our objective, our major goal for today is to make sure that we go and select get leads. We don't want any sales, we don't want any website traffic. We're trying to get leads so that way we can encourage them to take an action and go to your guys' hair salon, right? So now once we do that, then we're going to scroll down. You're going to see the option here where it says conversion goals to improve leads. This is only if you have a submit lead form here, but since you're not like a roofing or you're an HVAC company or anything like that, this is not necessary for you guys, so it will not show up for you. And especially if you're running Google Ads for the first time, this will not show. Once that's done, you're just going to hit and press continue. Now, the campaign type we're going to select is a search campaign. That we're not looking for any performance max, shopping videos. This is just more awareness for your, if you're running YouTube or anything like that, or unless you're promoting products on shopping. If you have hair salon products, maybe you can do this, but your goal is to get new customers, new acquisition for your business here so you can see a return investment, right? So select search leads here. So now, let's say for example, for your goal is that you want to have website visits and phone calls, right? That's the two major things that we want to have for your hair salon business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab here. I'm going to head to Google, and what I'm just going to do is just going to have hair salon near me and have that as a Google search. I'm just going to use a quick random website here. So I'm just going to use this one here for Bombshell Santa Monica as their example. We're going to put in the website, and then this is where we're going to find their phone number as well. So I'm just going to keep scrolling down here. We're going to put their phone number, then you're just going to place it here like so. So now for the campaign name, before we move on to continue here, what I like to do is keep it very simple. I like to keep it as your campaign name. So if we're working with Bombshell, and let's just say, for example, we're located in Santa Monica, California from here. And just keep it very simple. This is the target we're location for this specific. If you own multiple locations in your business, I would make sure I would separate the campaigns out depending on, if you're focused in Santa Monica, you have one in Arizona, you have one in New Jersey, and you have one in, in different countries as well too. So I would keep it very simple and make it straight to the point here. Once that's done, we're going to press continue. Now, this is going to come up. This is if you have other new campaigns that you have saved draft already, but usually when you hit continue, it'll go straight to the next page for you guys. So now this is a key step that I want you guys to take a look at and be serious here into the bidding option. And what I mean by that is Google is going to recommend you to want to get conversions or click. So since we don't have the option to select a manual options or select maximize conversions to get the best leads for us here, we're just going to keep it as conversions for now. We don't need to tick this option where it's set a target cost per action. This is unnecessary for you, especially if you're not spending the right amount of Google ad spend or anything like that. Google will spend more money on your business and try to find unqualified leads, and I wouldn't recommend doing that. And we don't want to select this option here where it says bid for new customers only. This will only bid for new customers regardless of your strategy. Recommend not doing that because we want to have new customers, new business, and also referral business when people do search you up, so they're always staying top of mind. So leave these two unticked. Now we're going to hit the next button here. So now what you're going to see here is the search campaigns. This is where a lot of Google will try to make sure that you want you to spend more money on Google Ads getting unqualified leads, right? And this is unnecessary. I'm overspending $300,000 in Google Ads already for local businesses. I don't recommend doing this. We don't need any search network or display network. This will just, if you leave these two on, Google Ads will just want to spend more money and more acquisition for your customer to reach here. So I would recommend turning these two off. You don't need them. Very simple Google hack for you guys here when you're starting your local business for your hair salon and acquiring new customers. Now, the biggest thing that I would notice a lot of people that are running Google Ads, whether you're running it for your hair salon, people just think to select the option in United States. I don't recommend personally do that because, right, unless you have 50 locations or all around the United States, then yes, I recommend running it. But if you only have a local business, whether it be in Santa Monica, in Arizona, this is where we want to specifically enter another location here. Then you're going to press the advanced search. So the reason why we do this is that we want to make sure we select our location only. So if we're doing, and make sure we select radius here. The reason why I do this is because I like to do this as in a way to think about, as in a customer's perspective, is how far are they willing to drive to your hair salon. If they're willing to drive 10, 15, 20, 25 miles for your hair salon because you provide amazing service and they got your hair and you can do the hairstyle that they want, that they love to do here, then I personally recommend 20, 25. So let's just say, for example, we are targeting Santa Monica. We're going to hit that button here. As you can see, this 20-mile radius is how much far people are willing to drive to your location here, whether it be in Calabasas, Burbank, Glendale, maybe in Torrance, Compton. But let's just say, for example, you want to change a mile radius and, you have clientele that are willing to drive you for another 5-10 miles. You just edit the radius. And as you can see here, we expanded our radius where it targets all of Thousand Oaks now, Pasadena, Downey, Norwalk a little bit as well too, and Lakewood. Let's just say that, this is where how much people want to actually drive to you or willing to drive to you for your business. Very simple, but let's say, for example, you have another location that you focus as well too. Maybe you want to do Arizona and Phoenix, right? You target that radius. They're willing to drive in Arizona for 20 miles. You want to put that into your options. So as you can see here, we have 2 locations here as well too. But this is just for a test purpose here. You can see what the radius would look like in Phoenix, Arizona here. So let's just do the Santa Monica for now. And once that's done, we're just going to press the save option here. And before we even move on next to the language here, we want to make sure we select the location option. And a lot of people misregard this information, and I think it's very crucial because we don't want to select our target as presence or interest. So the reason why this is important is because we want to select the second option where it says people in or regularly in your target location. And this is because if you do select the first option, you can see interest here. That means people who have shown interest in your target location. So this could be an example as a customer who is touring from a different country, different state, that are touring in Santa Monica and just search up your hair salon, right? But they are just showing interest. They're not actually intentionally wanting to go to your location for some business, and it's going to waste Google ad spend for these potential customers who are just showing interest for you. So you want serious buyers. So if you want serious buyers, recommend selecting the second option here, especially in the target location here. Languages, they'll be very standard for you guys to keep as the English here. If you guys provide other languages, maybe you're bilingual, maybe you do Spanish, maybe you do Chinese, maybe you do, let's say for example, Dutch, or maybe you do German or something like that. These are languages that you can provide if this is something you do for your service as well too. Recommend just keeping it here. And then everything else from audience segments and broad match keywords, all very standard. You don't need to make any necessary changes here or anything like that. That's very straight point from here. Now, once that's done, all we're going to do is move on to the next page. This is where we're going to be doing a lot of our keywords and ads now. And this is before we even move on to adding our keywords or anything like that here. So creating it for myself, right? Like these kind of keywords here. We want to be able to do our own keywords ads research. And how we're going to do that is what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this campaign here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our Google Ads keyword research. And how we're going to do that is we're going to head to the home page here once this Google Ads is going to finish loading up for us here. What we're going to do is we're just going to head to the home page. So as we can see, we're back at the home page here. What we're going to press is select your tools. You're going to click on the keyword planner here, like so. Then you're going to press discover new keywords. So as we saw that, we can see that this has been already giving us a keyword sample here. I'm just going to refresh the page here just to make sure that we're on the same page for this. Cool. So now we can see maximize conversions. Perfect. We can leave that there. We'll have this off. Okay. Now we're back at the Google Ads word, create myself. Perfect. So we originally had hair salon near me. So let's just say, for example, hair salon near me. Maybe let's look at other keywords that services provide here, right? So look at the services. Maybe we could also do, you know, thinning hair. Do thinning hair salon service near me, right? Let's just say for maybe we could also do another sort of root touch up near me. Let's just do maybe we could also do bleach, or let's say a keratin treatment near me. Another one, treatment near me. Let's say perm hair extension service near me. That's another one. Let's just say another service could be, say for example, could be brush blowout near me as another one. Blowout near me. Perfect. So let's just say we have these kind of 6 keywords that we're using for discover new keywords. Then you're just going to press get results. So now as Google Ads is coming up search up here, so this is what we're going to see here. So now you can see there's going to be all these keywords that we have to be able to do our Google ideas, right? And what we want to do is find, you know, very good kind of type of keywords that have a lot amount of searches and very low to medium competition here. Even though, as you can see, hair extensions near me, this is a very, very not even competitive at all that people are using hair extensions near me. So let's say, for example, we have keywords that we want to use. We want to actually go to AdWordsWrapper.com. The reason why we want to use AdWordsWrapper.com is because, let's say, for example, we want to only have a specific phrase and you know, a phrase and exact match. The reason why we do this, so if I was to test this for you guys, what I mean by that, when you wrap your keywords, you can see that we're only going to be looking for phrase and exact match. We don't want any broad match. So you can see when someone does a broad match, that means it's a potential another keyword could be added here, and someone could randomly click on your Google ad link, your sponsored link, and waste a click when they're not a serious buyer. They're actually looking for a hair extension. That's why we will only want to have a phrase and exact match here. So let's say, for example, you do hair extensions. That's what we provide here as well too. So let's just say you want to do maybe, so salon near me would be a good one here that we want to add, or another keyword. And we can scroll to the next page here to find other keywords out here. We can say best hair salons near me. That would be a good one that we want to add. Maybe we want to say hair color near me. Another one here. Maybe Balage, that's what they had as well too. So we can put that here as well. Oh, beautiful. Maybe you also provide a walk-in hair salon. That could be another one here. And let's just move to the next page. Maybe you do hair color salon as well. This could be added. Hair loss treatment near me. Maybe that's not something provided here, or maybe that's a service provided from all the thinning hair, right? So they provide haircuts, or let's just say we don't do that from there. Natural hair spa near me. That could be another one that they do for services. And let's just find a couple more here to make sure. And tape-in extensions, that's a service provided as well too for this company, this local company. Hair highlights near me, that's what they do as well. Perfect. So now we have an exact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 keywords here. I personally recommend having about 10 to 12 keywords that you think are going to be best for you for your specific Google ads here. Once that's done, all we're going to do is press wrap the keywords here. Now what we do is we're going to select this phrase and exact match here. Once we do that, we're going to head and press the copy function. Then we're going to press the copy here. Now we're going to enter and paste our keywords. Very simple. You don't have to do all that work and copy and paste the same thing over and over, back and forth, and manually typing this out. Makes your life easier from here, right, guys? You can see now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the headline, to the sponsored page here now. And this is the most important here. We can just say hair services. Keep a landing page that they can see from here, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we add these headlines. So how I like to do my headlines Google research against other competitors in the hair salon business or any local service type businesses, what we're going to do is we're going to head to google.com, and then you're going to press in type in I search from, right? Then you're going to click the first option here where it says I search from. You're going to make sure you select your country here. Then you're going to press English for language, and then all you're gonna do is just have the search here. So you can just say hair. Let's just use one of the keywords that we did, right? So which is best hair salon near me. So best hair salon near me. Then you're just gonna hit the search button function here. Now what you're gonna see is you're gonna scroll down, and what you're gonna do is just really gonna look for a sponsored ad here. So, wow, there is no hair salon business that's running any ads here, but let's just do hair salon near me, and let's Google search that. Nobody really wants to run Google ads, right, guys? Wow, if you're not running Google ads in Santa Monica, you could be making money now, guys, right? So let's scroll down here. Or let's just do, maybe we could do salon near me as well, and just gonna find some keywords out here that people are running ads on this. So we will find one. Cool. So look, if there are no Google ads that are running for any hair salon business, but this is what I would typically do is I would just look at competitors. So I'm just going to use an example here with the hair salon here as an example that this is the company that that is on the top of the page of the Google search page here, and company salon. So what I would do is just say, for example, let's just say that this is the company that we work with. Usually when you'll see a sponsored ad here, you'll see what they provide, service here, from here on what they do. So the best way how I like to do the keywords into the headline here is I would say, really depending on what service you provide, I can say number one local hair salon as number one. Let's just say, for example, we could do another one, could be, say, for example, another keyword could be like, say, so you could see here, headline one would show local number one local hair salon in Santa Monica, as right here. Or you could even say, instead of saying local, you could say best in Los Angeles, best local hair salon as one. Then you could also do a second one. Let's say, for example, the service provides fully, we provide the best salon. So you could also say full service from right here. Or you could even say women's haircut, women and men's haircut service. You could do one here, for example, the third headline could be best head spa treatment here. So reactional thinning. So we could be also say thinning hair treatment as number one here. So number one that we could provide here. And then another service, let's just say full highlights. So we could do another one, be like number one full, number one local hair highlights as their service here. Perfect. So this pin here that you see, this is going to be what Google Ads, what you want to have. So say for example, you want to have the best, number one best local hair salon in Santa Monica. If no one's competing at you, recommend showing in only position 1. Maybe you want to have this as position 2, maybe, and then you also want to have this as position 3, right? So you can see here, this is what's going to provide from here. And these other ones, that's going to be number 4 and 5 here. They're just going to be randomized here and to see what's going to be the best headline that's going to be required to add into your options here. And just Google Ads will make sure that, see what works the best and let the data collect and see what will work the best here. So now once that's done, it's really moving on to the description, as you can see below here. So how the description works is basically you'll see these things when you do see a Google Ads running, you'll see in options here what they provide for their description here. So let's say for example you provide walk-in appointments. Call, you could be like walk-in appointment. You can be like call today for walk-in appointment, and maybe let's just say the other services, schedule, could be like say schedule a free consultation, hair consultation from there, right? And then let's say a bunch of the best environment. Our stars have minimum 5 hours per month on the market. Our star starts trend. So cash tips preferred. So let's just say, you want to provide a different description. Say for example, you can do another one, could be like book now for a luxury experience. There we go, just like that. Very simple. Don't need anything much too crazy or anything like that. So as you can see, this is, you see how book now, it could be the number 1, and this could be the randomizer here. Maybe you want to keep this as position 1, and you can say call today for a walk-in appointment, schedule a free hair consultation, book now for a luxury experience, like so. Just very simple. Now once that description is done, guys, all you're going to really do is now add your business name and logo. Very simple and straightforward. This is where Google just wants access to your logo and your name. And the biggest next thing is, once that's done, we're going to head to the site link. I recommend personally, if you have so much services here and you have a best selling service, provide your site links. And the reason why, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you. To create your site links is, you can see that you have, a site link would look something, let's see here. For example, you could see the smart style here, you'll see a site link. This is the site link itself, where it says salon directory, locations, careers, and contact us. So what we're gonna do here is we wanna add our, directories for our site links. And what we're gonna do is create. So for example, you don't need to add any of the descriptions here or anything, you just need to add the site link text. So let's just say, for example, your best selling ones are the head spa services. So we could say head spa services, and maybe that's the one that you provide. You're gonna click that here, and then you're just gonna paste that link on the services from there. Now the site link 2, let's just say you do the keratin treatment. That's gonna be a good one that you guys provide. So let me just find that, or let's just say keratin treatment. So we're gonna click this. Maybe it all goes directly here. So keratin treatment. So all the same links are the same. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this. The other one that we saw was the bombshell, Balaji. Balaji service, or I spell it Balaji. Okay, then you're gonna paste that, and then service from here. Maybe the other one could be full highlights as the last one. You're gonna create that URL, and you're just gonna create that from there. Then very simple, you're just gonna press save, and once that's done, you could see now your site links have been added to your service here. Balaji, EdSpa services, and everything from here. So this is what it would look like. And now for the call outs here, this is going to be another second way to have your call out, which is which I would say your description. So I personally don't recommend it unless you have a specific thing that you want to use for, if you have like emergency service, or you want to have a call now for a free, schedule for a free consultation or something like that. But, noticing this business here, they did provide a consultation. New color extension, we encourage you to schedule a consultation to, firm pricing of color services. So this could be like saying, yes, schedule a consultation for color. So it could be for, or maybe it'd just be like, yeah, we could just have one simple one that says free consultation, and then edit this. You can just say, here, free consultation, edit this, new call out, book call for consultation, and we can just keep it just like that. Press save, and you can see it just added on right below the description. Press apply, and it will be added right here, as you can see, call for consultation, right here. All next you're gonna do is just press done once we have everything built out here. As you can see in the top right where it says the campaign optimization here, 78%, it does not really mean anything. It's not necessary for you, and I wouldn't recommend it at all. This is just Google saying that you want to add more and spend more at that point, right? And you don't necessarily need that. Now, once that's done, you're just gonna press done. Now everything is fully built out here as from here. Then all we're going to do is we're going to press next. Now this is where Google Ads wants to be able to run your budget. So this is just Google Ads a way to confirm my account here. So it's just going to make sure I text and receive verification code. Just going to fill this out right here real quick. Okay, so now once we're here, we're done. We're on the budget side of things. This is where Google Ads is going to have and make sure select your budget and recommendation here. This is all going to be personal preference for you guys, and making sure that you guys are going to be running the Google Ads here. So if you guys are okay with, whether it be spending $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month, and that's your budget of what you're willing to spend for a month to acquire new customers and repeat customers and get more traction for business, to see a return of investment for your business, I would go with the set the custom budget option. And this is what's going to recommend how much your average is going to be spot. So let's say, for example, you're okay with spending, $70 a day, which is equivalent to $490 a week, almost to $500, and that's about, $2,000 a month. If that's what you're looking for, and you have amazing services, whether it be, as you can see, a crazy amount of services for full lengths like this, that for service for your business here, I recommend, acquiring this as well too, right? Because the more you can have repeat customers, business is going to keep coming to you here. Just setting a daily budget here about $67 to start is going to be a good data for your hair salon business here. Once that's done, you're just going to simply press next, and Google Ads is just going to check and make sure there are no errors for your Google Ads campaign here. Okay, so now that we have everything here from campaign type to search, leads, and maximize conversion. So I'm going to make sure you guys make sure to select, since if you guys are starting a new campaign, we do want to change the bidding option here. Everything looks good from here. All we're going to do is press publish campaign now, guys. Now that you guys all done, it's basically going to be set to run ads. So for me, I am not going to be running these ads for this company. I don't want to be spending ads for them. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna pause this here, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the setting bar here. When you guys head to campaigns, all you can do is hit the settings. And what we wanna do is change one thing specific, like I mentioned, was talking about the bids, right? With the bidding here. So what I mean by that, now you can see our bidding options. We can change the bidding strategy. So this is what we want to do is we want to select change bid strategy and select a bid strategy that's directly. You can see how Google says not recommended. Google just wants you to spend more money by selecting their options only one recommended. What we want to do is click the not recommended, and what we're going to do is select the manual CPC. Right, and what we want to do is optimize for conversions here, right? And all we're going to do is select this option and press save. Very simple, guys. As we can see from here, perfect. Awesome. Now once that's done, you guys are all set to run your campaigns. And you don't have to turn off pause or anything. You can just change in the settings and do that acquiringly. And one other thing that I recommend you guys doing is when you guys are running your campaigns, you want to be able to also add your ad schedule. And the reason why this is important is because let's say, for example, your business is running from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 5, and you're not running any ads on Sunday, right? So you want to turn off ads on Sunday. So let's just say how we ought to do it. Let's say your business is from Monday to Friday, for example, here, and your business is coming from, we can see this is a mean Pacific time here, all the way to 5 p.m. for your services, right? That way, Google Ads will not spend on Saturday and Sunday when you aren't or you don't have any business and when the business is closed. So that way, you don't waste more money or anything like that. Unless you provide a 24/7 emergency service, then yes, run Google Ads, but I'll also optimize the data here knowing about what time, let's say, for example, the best times that you get the most clicks. So let's say, for example, Mondays, you get a lot of clicks from 12 to 5 rather than from 9 to 5, then I would change that time and, add each custom dates and days exactly to what's necessary from there, right? Another thing I would go into is going into the tools option and going to your guys's shared library, right? And then once you guys are here is when you guys are running the Google Ads, is make sure you have a exclusion list. The reason why this is important as well too is having a negative keyword list, because the biggest thing about when you are running Google Ads with negative keyword lists is that if someone searches you up, say for example, that has a keyword when it says hair salon near me, or maybe someone wants to be applying a job, or job maybe where it's like say to say for example application, hiring, or let's just say what is those the initial words that people use. I'm brain farting here, where it's like intern, mentee, all those kind of keywords like that is, if someone searches this up and it clicks on your ad, it's going to be wasting more ad spend. You don't want these people to be clicking on your ad when they're just looking to apply for a job or an application or anything like that. So that way you don't waste more Google ad spend here. This is going to help you guys use the Google ad spend on your daily budget to acquire the right type of customers for your business than these tire kickers or anything like that. But yeah, guys, this is very simple though. This is how I would run Google Ads for your hair salon business, exactly just like this. If you guys enjoyed watching this video specifically, make sure to like and leave a comment. And if you guys have any questions, I'll make sure to respond back to your comment. And subscribe, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.